let's just say this number one more time. After raising $271,000, Tommy Cleaver.
So if you couldn't tell from how this evening's been run so far, LLS runs a pretty tight ship. So I'd like to get one thing out of the way right away. They told us we may have a minute to 2 minutes, and that ain't happening. It's way...
I'll go get another drink.
That's all right. Vodka, soda, lime. It's way more meaningful to me than 2 minutes. So, as you heard in the video, I've kept my story or diagnosis and subsequent experiences pretty close. And while there was a myriad of factors that went into my commitment to this initiative, I can pinpoint it to an exact moment. And I was actually having brunch with some friends in Annapolis when a family walked by. And mother was holding her little girl's hand, who was visibly bald, presumably from chemotherapy. And luckily it was a sunny day, because I was wearing sunglasses and nobody that I was sitting with could see the tears streaming down my face. And I've spent a fair amount of time in hospitals and have seen similar situations, but for some reason that hit me. And I knew right then that I wanted to do something. And I was compelled to do everything in my power to try to bring the mission forward and ultimately afford someone else the opportunity that I've been given. So to be standing here tonight after making that decision is really indescribable. But what makes it better, and actually, I don't know that they can change the name, but I don't know that it accurately represents the spirit, because there are a ton of people that played an instrumental role in making this happen. And one of our first team meetings, we talked about what it feels like to achieve a goal with a group of individuals and how much more meaningful that is than doing it on your own. And so with that said, there are definitely some thank yous in order. So the LLS organization and the leadership committee, you guys are absolutely unbelievable. It was important to me that when I did tell my story, that I picked the right medium to do so. And from the first meeting until tonight, they're passionate, they're talented, and they're absolutely the right people to do it. So I'm very, very thankful. And I don't want to rattle off a bunch of names, but absolutely Yana, Corey, Rhea, Beth. You guys have been amazing to work with. And to my fellow candidates, I'm in somewhat of a unique position to make it so this isn't a cliche, but the only reason I'm standing before you tonight is because of people like them. They are selfless and dedicated, and I'm truly honored to have crossed your path, so thank you. To CB, truth be told, I think I'm a pretty nice guy, so I assumed that they would be supportive. But from the moment I came and expressed an interest in committing to this, they not only embraced me with open arms, but consistently went above and beyond to support. And John, Brad, Chris, Kathleen, and Paige, I can't tell you how good it feels to go to work every day knowing that you have people in your corner. So thank you. To what I would call the X factor of our campaign, Clint Herring. I don't know if you guys had an opportunity to see any of the videos that we put together, but he was the talented, yes, absolutely. We had 3 goals when we set out. To raise a bunch of money, obviously, was first and foremost, but it was really, really important to me personally to do it the right way, and to try to instill hope. And candidly, I think a lot of fundraising efforts have been a little diluted, and oftentimes the big picture mission people lose sight of. And with his talents, we were able to personify the message that we wanted to convey, and without that, we wouldn't have been as successful as we were. So I continue to get notes today from people in Australia, Zurich, Toronto, strangers all across the country, that the message it resonated and was cathartic, and we owe that to you, so thank you. And I really, really do wish that I was this boss to travel with my doctor all the time, but that's not true, but tonight it is. And I promise this isn't a start to a bad joke, but I kind of feel like doctors are like the IT guys in your office. You don't pick up the phone on a Wednesday and say, "Hey, I'm feeling good, how you doing?" Right? That's not the case. You call them when something's wrong. And tonight's a little bit different. So if you don't mind, Dr. Jones, I'd like to ask you to stand up and give this man a round of applause. He is a true ambassador of the mission that we're all here for this evening, and I'm very, very blessed to have crossed paths with him early on in my treatment. I'm lucky to be his patient, and I'm honored to be his friend. So thank you. Team living proof. My closest friends and family. I'm going to embarrass you and ask you guys to stand up for a second, too, because you deserve it. My biggest fear is that I'll never be able to give you what you've given me. And it humbles me to tears and to the verge of speechlessness. As I'm sure all the candidates can attest to, there's a lot of sacrifices that are made during this campaign. And you guys gave up time with your families, time away from your job, and time away from other commitments for me. I'll never be able to sufficiently express my gratitude. So no stories, no punchlines, just 2 words from the bottom of my heart and from all that I am. Thank you. And it's no coincidence that this is last, but to Lee, who, yeah, she deserves a clap too, who unfortunately has been in that position a lot during the last 10 weeks. And your selfless devotion to put this initiative in front of our relationship deserves to be recognized. And you're the glue that held it together. And if any of you guys saw her tonight, you'd know that I am a very, very fortunate man. Thanks, babe. I love you. So that's about it. I don't know where my drink is, but I know this has been it's been an amazing night and it's been a long one, but everyone in this room should have genuine smiles on their face, because in some way, shape, or form, you've helped bring a mission to the forefront and hopefully helped extend the opportunity that I've been given so in the years to come, someone else can be up here telling their story. Living proof, we did it, baby. Let's boogie.
Tommy Cleaver. One more time for Tommy.